A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is the club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is probably the most exciting play in basketball, right? Mavs head coach and Hall of Famer Jason Kidd said, quote, "It can come from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes it so fun and creative. A lot of things can go wrong, but when it's connected, it's a beautiful thing." Brian?
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. And for the Bulls.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, Doris, we're right in the thick of the season, but I got a very important question for you here. What do you think of all these alternate uniforms around the league?
Okay, I absolutely love what the NBA has done with this. You know I am a huge fan of the throwbacks, but there's always one team I'm highly anticipating, and that's the Miami Heat. Are they coming out with the Miami Vice jersey, and how does it look?
Stewart with it. Last game, 26 points for him. Pass to Park. Here's the three. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Pass to Bradley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here's Stewart. 5 to shoot. Off target with a fadeaway.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
There's a screen. Fires the three. The rebound by Stewart. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And again, Chicago no good.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
The floater, and the shot's good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They get it back. It's tipped and stolen by Stewart. From behind the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Stewart. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
A shot to stop the drought. The Bulls with another miss. The Nets with a lead. Down low. Pass to Stewart. There's the triple. The rebound by Stewart.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Park. Picked his pocket. From the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Chicago with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. And yep, it's good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
At the line for Chicago, number 42. At the line for 1.
And the Nets call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically. Just recharge here quickly.
Let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. In third, the Bulls.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
The Nets have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. From 11 feet away. Oh, and Bradley with a block. To the wing on the left. Here's Cooper. Coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Stewart. At the line for 2.
That's good from Stewart. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Up top, Stewart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Nets, number 20. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago trailing here. Here's Cooper. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Stewart. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. From 11 feet away. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Cooper. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Park. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Stewart. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Cooper. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Stewart with it. There's the 3. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the Bulls shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Park. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Stewart, no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved. Man, good whistle there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Nets making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Park. Bradley sets a screen. Back to Caruso. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. The jump hook. And that one drops. Give him 8. Pass to Park. From 12 feet. Nice jump shot. Here's Christie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got rebound number 7 tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Park. Driving in. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Takes a 13-footer. Bradley grabs the board. And the Bulls shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Park. The three. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Stewart against Stewart. Here's Christie. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. And the Nets lead by 7.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
There's a screen to the inside. That one falls. He has 7.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pass to Stewart. A minute and a half left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Bulls making a change here. Asumu's checked in.
3rd team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Tony Bradley. 1 shot.
So it's Brooklyn now. 4-point game. Launches a 3. Caruso grabs the board. And for Chicago, they're shooting around 32% to begin this game. Here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Curry. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Nets.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Rebound by the Bulls. Bradley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dosunmu. Shoots. The open J off the mark.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Chicago trailing here. They've got Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Stewart in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Finney-Smith up top. Pass to Christie. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Here's Cooper. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Misses in close. The Nets shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dosunmu. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Got a hand on it. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Finney-Smith. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Pass to Cooper. Jacks up a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
White can't hit.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And he dunks it down.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Nets. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture. And, of course, the Bulls, only a few spots below.
I think for the Nets, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Bradley. Here's Park. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. Here's White. And again, another missed shot.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Driving to the basket. Here's Park. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Bulls in second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. For 3. And that's his third bucket at 8 attempts.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Cooper. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Yes, it's good.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The 3 ball. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Here's White. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Stewart. Tipped. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Brooklyn has possession. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Cooper. Here's Park. Here's Bradley. Stewart defends. Down low. Park. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Poke loose. Outside White. Pass to Cooper. It's deflected. Now here's Stewart doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. 5 points in the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
And there's a pick. Shot to end the cold streak. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 10.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Park. There's the drive.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Stewart. From downtown, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Park. He's got 14. Here's Cooper. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
They set the pick. Out left to the wing. From deep. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Well, Chicago's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Bradley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for Chicago, number 31. Shooting 1.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Wide open look. And there's another one for the Nets.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Stewart. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now. And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
To the wing, right side. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one's wide left.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Into the lane. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Curry.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
They set the screen. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And rejected. 1:10 left in the half. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Shoots from the block. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. .40 seconds left in the second quarter. Curry, a screen on Stewart. Takes a 3. And they recover it. The kick out. Curry beyond the arc. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Here's Stewart on the money from 12 feet away. Stewart's got 6.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
From 11 feet away. Yes, on the jumper.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Brooklyn Nets.
You look at the rebounding numbers, and it tells the tale. I'm telling you, great effort on the glass has helped them build a big lead.
I said they look like grown men playing against third graders. They should have no problems closing this one out.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
When I look at the Nets, they haven't played up to their standards, and it's not like the season just started. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo. Not a lot of time left.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. On the floor for Brooklyn. Pass to Park. Rebound Brooklyn.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now here's Stewart. Got it. Good job in the low post. 11 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
To the left side wing. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Park. And it's rejected.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. No debate there. He got hammered.
Cooper. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, number 20. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Cooper. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Park. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. On target from about 13 feet. He's got 16.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Park. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for Chicago, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Good on both. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Stewart. To the paint. The steal. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Park. They set the pick. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Out to the wing. Launches it. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 15 rebounds here tonight. With the 10-footer. That one no good. The Nets go the other way with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Three-pointer. And the Nets miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the inside. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. 23 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Now here's Stewart. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Timeout called, the Nets. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Bradley. Here's Christie. Give him 8 points now. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Cooper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 to shoot. Here's Park. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Park.
Well, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Fires for 3. Cooper's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the left wing. Here's Christie. Puts up a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Number 99, second personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. White, he's checked in for Chicago. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Christie. He's guarded by White. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The 15-footer. And too long on the shot. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Tries the 9-footer, and the Nets tack on 2 more. For Chicago, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Park. And here's Stewart. He drains it from the right block. Stewart's got 10.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Christie. He's guarded by White. To the right side. Off target from outside. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Stewart. Here's Park. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Christie. It's hauled in by Park. The Bulls have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, number 42. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Christie. Some solid defense from Stewart. And the Bulls shooting just 37% so far in this one. From 8 feet. No good that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Inside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Pass to Caruso. There's a screen. 4-3. Connects from downtown. He's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Christie. 16 points for him. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Stewart. There's the block. Stewart defends. Here's Christie. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. They set a pick. Take it away. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Christie. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 12.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Stewart.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Caruso against Curry. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter here. Count it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Releases. And the Nets tack on 2 more. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to White. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe White. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Stewart, he's checked in for Finney Smith. White hits them both. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Doubled by Caruso. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. 5 on the clock. No good on the wing 3. Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12. And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this.
77.
Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We've got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Chicago trailing here. And for Brooklyn. Here's Cooper. Deflected. With the step back. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Pass to Park. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Puts up the 8-footer. And there's another one for the Nets.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Three-pointer. The Bulls with another miss. And the Nets shooting about 47%. A nice number. Now here's Stewart. Defense is right there. Got it. And the Nets lead by 15.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Bradley. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Bradley sets a screen. Here's Cooper. Opening close, and he drops it in.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 19.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Park. And he converts the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Jacks up a three. Drops in the three.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to Park. And Chicago again with a bucket.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Stewart, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Park. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Cooper. Clock at 6. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Next foul. Number 20. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Cooper. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
You could tell all that losing was starting to get to him, and they looked at him to help him get back on the right path. That's exactly what he was able to do here tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Just 2 to shoot. Knocks down the long J. 24 points for him.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Next foul. Number 17. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And they get it back. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Park. From the line. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 22 was their biggest lead. Out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Bradley. Now here's Stewart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Stewart. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stewart. Stewart hits them both. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 26.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
They set the screen, and he drives in. Here's Cooper. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 17.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pass to Park. The 11-footer. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn, number 99, at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Park. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's the 3. 4 on the clock. For 3. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Sunday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Pass to Stewart. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Number 17. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. The Bulls making a switch here. So he gets them both. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
To the middle. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. The jump hook is good. Give him 30.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Going inside. The teardrop. The shot comes out. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Stewart from deep. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now Stewart. The baseline Jay. He squares up and sinks it. And the Nets lead by 17.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The rebound by Stewart. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Stewart. Back to Bradley. Lets it go from deep. Stewart, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't go that time. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.